Debbie with Kip's Corner. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. Thanks for joining me. So, I haven't been around much lately because I was sick. Yes, yay for major temperature drops. 40-degree drop in 24 hours. And so I'm not blaming the temperature drop. I just always get sick when that happens. And this time I battled an eye infection, which made crafting and being at my desk a little bit difficult to do. Needless to say, I'm way behind schedule now. My schedule, nobody else's. So, self-imposed, self-imposed pressure. So anyway, tonight I thought I would spend a few minutes working in Mr. Grunge because I don't think I've really shown you much of what I've done in this one so far. And I've got some things ready to sort of like insert, so I thought that's what I would do. I need a few more pages in them. I'm not completely done, but I basically have the signatures figured out. And I decided to add some scrap pieces of fabric strips. This is sort of it's like a micro suede, so it's got a cool feeling in this green. And I decided to add those to the edges of the first page of each signature, and they're just kind of sloppily thrown on here, and I sewed them. And I didn't get them all straight, but that actually is totally fine because that adds to the charm. And a puppy dog wants to go outside, so hold that thought. I'll be right back. A second before one of them starts barking to come in. Anyway, left my strings on and everything, so they're all ready. I got my tabs put on, and and there he goes. That was fast. Hold on. One came in, the other didn't. That means I'm going to have to get back up again in just a second, let the other one in. Story of my life. All right, where was I? Anyway, so I have some things ready to do something with. A couple pockets made, and I thought I would sort of do that. One of the things I want to do, and I want to put it in the third signature, right smack dab in the middle, is put my album page flip thingy in. And I don't know. I do know that it's going to be kind of a tight squeeze size-wise. And so I think I'm going to, I think I like that. I think I'm going to put it in right here. So let me set this aside. The guts here. And I'm going to put this right on the edge, right like that. If I can maybe get it straight. I do need enough room over here to sew in the signatures, so I'm gonna have to come just a tiny bit out further, which is fine. About like that maybe. And I'm just gonna use this stuff. Fabri-Tac. And then that'll also get sewn in, so it'll be kind of a double whammy there. Got a little bit of poking out on that side, but it looks perfectly fine, I think. And so that is where that's gonna go. Yeah, that works. Okay, that was easy. All right, next up, let's see, what's this? That's a card. This is a page from an Edith Holden book that I just added some tabs to. And I think I will put that in here somewhere. I actually think it'll look really good on this page. And then I'll make something to tuck inside there. We'll scoot that down just a little bit. Like that. That's pretty. I like that. I think I'm gonna round the corners just because it's so close to the edge that I think it'll look a little goofy if it's not rounded. This is really thick. There we go. And let's ink this up real quick. I know you don't want to watch me ink, but I promise I'll go fast. Oh, and I'm going to take, I just took my circle punch, you know, and half punched it, but I'm going to round this off. There are a couple of journal makers that do this. I've seen it done, and I've done it before on some too. And it just, yeah, I like that. You know who does that on her, what do you call those? Not knobs. Yeah, little thumb holes. Is Jessica Rapp at Two Silver Oranges. Okay, so that's that one. This is a little card, a little folder that I made using this journal is going to use Tracy Love Junk Journals. Tracy's new kit, Vintage Bugs, is the name of the kit. And so this little guy is from Vintage Bugs. And this is just a little file folder I cut from my die. Just put some stamps on there. And then this is also from Vintage Bugs, just a little card that I put in there. And I'm going to clip that in somewhere. This one. Actually, let's just put him right here in the front. Let's just start off with him in there. Put him right here. Okay, there we go. That's kind of pretty too. Ooh, I like that. All right, let's put him here. Should I put him over further this way? Oh, maybe I should. All right, well, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go ahead and round the corners. See, look at how I convinced myself to round the corners. And I buried my ink. I had already inked this one, so I just needed to fix the corner where I popped it off there. Yep. Yep, I like that. Yeah, I like that there. I like those colors. And I have some of these pages I want to come back in and do some inking on. Well, maybe not that one, but yeah. And then I'll make a tag to go in there. Okay, now I had made, where is it? Was that on the, where did I clip the little guy? No. Something I made is missing. Only I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right here. Duh. I didn't show you the rest of it. Okay, so this little card that is tucked inside this pocket here, I used mica and I sewed some little stitches on. And if you watch Corey Dahman Creating with Scraps, she just used this same kit and did the same thing. And it was really funny. I hadn't done it yet, but I was waiting for some mica to arrive that I'd ordered because my other stack was out, and was planning to do that and saw her video. So I don't know, great minds think alike, I guess. And so she just did it, I think, on an outside piece. And I think she said in her video, if I'm not mistaken, if I didn't dream it, that she wasn't sure how the mica would hold up on the inside of the journal. But I'm going to do that more with Tracy's bug kit on the inside of the journal, on some journaling cards and things like that. I just think it adds a nice, and it goes along with this whole, you know, being just a little bit grungy, and it's going to be bugs and trees and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. Okay, next up, I want to put, I have this really cool piece of crochet thingy. It's sort of stretchy, and by itself, I absolutely love this as a belly band. And so it's grungy and it's perfect, and it's just a really unique piece. And so I don't know where I want to put it, but I want to put that in here, maybe here. I want to put it in here as a belly band. Yeah, oh yeah, I think that'd be nice on that page. And then I will show you what I'm going to tuck in there. So yeah, let's get this out of the way. And move this. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to glue it, but I'm also going to sew it. I'm going to pull this down just a tiny bit, glue that on, glue the top. I'll stretch it just a little, and then I'll go back in and put straight stitches on the top and the bottom here. So I'm going to set that aside and let that, just going to let that sit for a second. All right, that's that. Next, I have the envelope that I made. I think I did these on a video. And again, I left the string. That one's a little on the long side. Let's take just a little bit of that off. Oops. Okay. And I just clipped that closed, and that's what he looks like. But I was really happy with the color, with the way the color turned out. It's got a very rust look to it. All right, see, let's put that back here in the back. Oh, this is a nice page too. Ooh, I think I like that better. This is a page from the, and you know what, that's upside down. Oh, I'm glad I saw that. Let's see, here we go. This is a page from, Vintage Bugs, from Tracy's Vintage Bugs Kit. And I really like that sitting on there. Yep, okay, winner. Let's clip that on. All right, that's there. And what else do I have? I just have some stuff pulled over here. Oh, here's this card I made. I can't decide what I want to do, but I love, this is an embossing folder from Tim Holtz. It's this wood grain. And I embossed, it's just craft paper, but it has this writing across it. There's a scrap around here somewhere. Hold on, I'll show you. Here's a little piece of it, but you get the idea. It's just got this scripty script around, and it's craft paper, but you can see the color difference. I went in with some ink and just kind of went to town on it and played with it. A couple different colors of ink, and I really like the way it turned out. It needs to sit under the brick, but I'm trying to decide if I want to just insert it somewhere in here as a journaling card, or if I want it to be more of maybe a tuck spot, or what I want to do with it. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, it was back here. What would that look like as a tuck spot? Or do I put it in here as a flip and put a pocket? Maybe it flips over here and I put a pocket on the back of it. Bottom line is, I can't decide yet what I want to do. And then this is a page from one of my Chatterbox issues. He's in the forest, and I just thought that was really cool. And I just have that backed with some regular cardstock. Now this one, I think I will put, tuck in a pocket maybe. I don't know. We'll figure that one out. And then I made a little baby envelope, which I have not done anything to. I haven't decorated it, so I think I want to get some buggos on there. And then I have just some die cut pieces from some of the 49th and Market stuff that I thought would be really pretty to do something with. And I may just I may just sort of quietly put a little piece on a page just randomly, kind of like that. Actually, let's do it. Let's just do it. Don't talk about it, do it. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that on that page too. It just goes, see? And let's see how this guy's doing. Let's see if he's dry enough. And I just wanted the glue on there just really to hold that in place while I sew. So I'm just going to cut this straight off. There we go. And now I have a little belly band. Actually, this is probably a real good spot. At least one of the pieces will come be this. And then I'll put something else in there too. But I've got this raw, I don't know, it's a raw bark. And it's just really cool. And I think what I want to do, I'm going to rip a piece off and just rip it down its, you know, sort of the direction it goes in. Like this. Let's take a little bit more. Here we go. There we go. And I kind of want to do something. Let me take this edge off so it's not a straight edge. And I will use this elsewhere. This is this is fun. It's fun fibers. Fun stuff to play with. Don't need that much though. I think I can stop. Let's see if I can rip this. Nope, that has to be cut. That's the strength side. Yep, that's the side that's strong. Yep, that works. Okay, let me set that aside. Now I want to do something. Here, let's play with this side. Like this. Really more like this. Where this is kind of wrapping around here. And there's something, let's see, let's go high. And there's something here like a bug. Yeah, I think I like that. Before I do that though, I tell you what I'm gonna do. Before I get too far, because I'm gonna try something and it's quite possible that I ruin it. Let's see, this is inkjet. These are the prints from the pages from Tracy's Vintage Bugs kit, which is one of her new kits that I love. I put the lid on the glue before you get too far. I have this rusting powder, and this is from Paper Artsy, and you get it wet. Now there's two different ways. I've heard of two different ways of using it, and I've played with it a little tiny bit, not a lot. I played with it here. I played with it on here. You can see the rust coming in here. I haven't done anything else to this, but you see that rust effect? Isn't that kind of cool, right? And so what I think I want to do is put a little bit of rust on here. And what the directions for this say to put some glue down and sprinkle it on glue and then dampen it. But I didn't use glue on this. I just sprinkled it on and then you walk away. You don't hit the heater with it. You just let it air dry. And then I just rubbed off the extra powder that was left. And that's where I got that rust on there. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. And vinegar is supposed to work really well. So I'm just going to put some vinegar on here. And then I'm going to sprinkle some of this on. And then we'll walk away and we'll see what happens. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more vinegar on here. There we go. Get that, I wanna get that movement. And then I wanna sort of, got a little bit too much vinegar. I wanna drip this down. There we go. So if that rusts right there, that'll look pretty cool. Okay, let me, and I'm gonna set this completely aside and walk away from it. And if I ruined it, I'll just redo this page. It's no big deal. This is just a printout. And I can remake, you know, that stuff if I absolutely had to. Not worried about it. But after like 24 hours, if I come and I kind of rub where that powder is, it should be nice and rusty underneath it. So I think that'll look kind of cool. And if it works, I'll do it in a couple of other spots as well. So the air is what, when the air hits it, I guess that's kind of what gets it to do its thing. I don't know. But then I thought I may take this, let me rough up this edge a little bit and do something kind of where this is hitting about like that maybe. And let me take this piece is getting a little out of control up here. Don't worry, I'll use it. Here, let me just trim that off. There we go. And put this around here. And then maybe a die cut bug. A bug. Here, pretend like that's a bug. Kind of like that. That's my idea. But if that's the case, I kind of feel like maybe I need some more rust down here too. So let's just do it. Let's do it. Where's my rusting powder? Okay. All right. All right. Now I'm going to put some rusting powder on here. And then a little bit more. That'll look cool. Let's run this way. And maybe this way. Get a little run in there. Let's run it off the page. Okay, let's see what happens with that. Like I said, if this works, I'll do it to more pages. So I'm going to let that just sit and air dry. You can almost already see it starting to, well, you're not gonna be able to see it on your end. So, all right, let's leave that. Let me set that aside. Oh, it's already starting to, I don't know if you can see that. See how it's getting kind of green there? You see how it'll look completely different tomorrow, but you can see the rust starting right down there. Cool stuff. So if that works, I'll be really excited about that. And I'll probably, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'll probably have to iron that page because it'll get a little bit of warpy from being wet, but that's okay. I think it'll look pretty cool. And like I said, if that works, then I think I will use it in some other spots throughout the entire journal. And then I'm definitely going to be using more of this fiber stuff. Here's the up close. Very cool. And as soon as I can remember what it's called, I'll put it down in the description box below. It's a raw bark of some sort, but I just can't remember. Banana maybe? No, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, but bear with me, I'll get caught up and we'll get them done and hopefully they'll turn out okay. Hold on just a second. I'm not done yet. This is the next day, and I'm popping this little piece in here to show you, because I know you're going to be curious what my rusty stuff looked like. And here it is. So I took a little metal bug. This is a Tim Holtz bug, and I dropped some alcohol ink on it. I think it was terracotta, and I used another color. Burnt sienna, I think, are the two colors that I used. And I may put a little bit of black wax on that yet, but I wanted to go ahead and get him stuck on there. But here's the rust. Ooh, there it is. Pretty, pretty, pretty. It kind of filters over here. There's a little piece right there I need to scrape off, but it filters over here to the back a little bit. And I wrapped this all the way around. And so this now is my third signature. And with it being the center signature, it's, you know, it's different than the rest of them. So you'll flip through, and then you'll get to him. And I'll use some more bugs in a couple other places, maybe on some pockets, things like that, just to get that grunge. And I will definitely be using more of the rust. I'm really, really happy with the way that turned out. I mean, it even, there's like little wrinkles in the paper even. I don't know if you can see that, but just cool. Just cool. So really, really happy with it. Anyway, okay, now back to ending the video. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. And I will be back soon, and hopefully, knock on wood, I won't get this nasty cold and eye infection and all that fun stuff back again. And I'll be able to really focus on getting these done now. So I'll be back. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.